Hey everyone, welcome to 10 interesting ancient civilizations you didn't know about. I'm your host Plato, and today we're going to explore some of the lesser-known ancient civilizations that had a significant impact on history. So, let's dive in. Number 10. The Norte Chico Civilization. The Norte Chico Civilization, also known as the Corral Civilization, is considered one of the earliest civilizations in the Americas. It emerged in what is now modern-day Peru around 3200 BC and flourished until 1800 BC. This civilization is known for its impressive architectural feats, including large earthen mounds and circular plazas. The Norte Chico civilization is unique because it developed independently from other early civilizations, such as those in Mesopotamia and Egypt. Despite this isolation, they were able to create a complex society with sophisticated agricultural and architectural practices. The civilization was centered around a number of urban settlements along the coast, including the city of Corral. These cities were built around large central plazas, with multi-story pyramidal structures surrounding them. The largest of these pyramids, the Pyramide Mayor, is believed to have been constructed around 2600 BC and stands at 60 feet tall. The Norte Chico civilization was also known for its impressive agricultural practices. They were able to cultivate crops in the arid coastal regions of Peru by constructing complex irrigation systems and terraces. They also made use of guano, seabird excrement, as fertilizer, which was collected from nearby islands. Despite the impressive achievements of the Norte Chico civilization, very little is known about their social structure or political organization. There is no evidence of a centralized government, and it is believed that the civilization was organized into smaller communities or chiefdoms. The decline of the Norte Chico civilization is also shrouded in mystery. Around 1800 BC, the cities were abandoned and the civilization disappeared. It is unclear whether this was due to environmental factors, such as drought or erosion, or due to social or political upheaval. Despite these uncertainties, the Norte Chico civilization remains a fascinating case study in early human civilization. Their impressive architecture and agricultural practices are a testament to the ingenuity of early societies, and their legacy continues to be felt in modern-day Peru. Number 9. The Meroitic Kingdom. The Meroitic Kingdom was a civilization that existed in what is now modern-day Sudan from approximately 300 BC to 350 AD. This ancient kingdom is named after its capital city, Meroe, which was located on the banks of the Nile River. The Meroitic Kingdom was known for its unique writing system, which has yet to be fully deciphered. It is believed to have been a hieroglyphic script that was used for both religious and secular purposes. Some scholars believe that the Meroitic language was related to the Nubian languages spoken in the region today. The kingdom was also known for its ironworking, which was advanced for its time. They produced iron weapons, tools, and ornaments that were traded throughout the region. In addition to ironworking, the Meroitic Kingdom was known for its skilled craftsmanship in pottery, jewelry, and other decorative arts. The Meroitic Kingdom was ruled by a series of kings and queens who were believed to have been divine rulers with the power to communicate with the gods. The kingdom was organized into a complex administrative system, with governors and officials overseeing different regions and aspects of society. Religion played an important role in Meroitic society, with the worship of a pantheon of gods and goddesses. The most important of these deities was the god Amun, who was believed to have been the patron god of the kingdom. The Meroitic people also practiced animal sacrifice and believed in an afterlife. The decline of the Meroitic kingdom is not well understood, but it is believed to have been a result of a combination of factors, including environmental changes and invasions by neighboring kingdoms. By 350 AD, the kingdom had collapsed, and the region fell into a period of instability and conflict. Today, the Meroitic kingdom is an important part of Sudanese heritage and culture. Archaeological sites such as the royal city of Meroe and the Nubian pyramids are popular tourist attractions, and ongoing research is shedding new light on this fascinating ancient civilization. Number 8. The Nok culture. The Nok culture was an ancient civilization that existed in what is now modern-day Nigeria from approximately 1000 BC to 300 AD. This civilization is known for its unique artistic style, particularly its terracotta sculptures, which have been discovered throughout the region. The Moche people were skilled ironworkers and were one of the earliest African civilizations to work with iron. They produced a range of iron tools and weapons, including spears, hoes, and knives. This technological advancement allowed the Moche people to develop a sophisticated agricultural system, which in turn supported the growth of their civilization. The Moche culture is also known for its distinctive artistic style. The terracotta sculptures produced by the Moche people are some of the earliest examples of figurative art in sub-Saharan Africa. The sculptures depict human and animal figures with exaggerated features, including large eyes, noses, and lips. Many of the sculptures also show evidence of scarification, a practice that was common among African cultures in which designs were etched into the skin. The Moche culture is believed to have been organized into small, autonomous villages, with a chief or ruler at the center of each village. These villages were connected by trade routes, and the Moche people engaged in trade with neighboring civilizations. The decline of the Moche culture is not well understood, but it is believed to have been a result of a combination of factors, including environmental changes, overpopulation, and conflict with neighboring civilizations. By 300 AD, the Moche civilization had largely disappeared, and the region fell into a period of instability and conflict. Despite their relatively short existence, the Moche people left an enduring legacy. Their artistic style has influenced subsequent African art, and their ironworking techniques have had a lasting impact on the development of technology in sub-Saharan Africa. Today, the Moche culture is an important part of Nigerian heritage and is celebrated through archaeological sites and museums throughout the region. Number 7. The Elamites. The Elamites were an ancient civilization that existed in what is now modern-day Iran from approximately 2700 BC to 539 BC. They were one of the earliest civilizations to emerge in the region and were known for their sophisticated culture and advanced technology. The Elamites developed a complex political system, with a series of kings ruling over the civilization from the city of Susa. They were also skilled administrators, with a system of government that included bureaucrats and scribes who were responsible for maintaining records and managing the affairs of the state. One of the most important contributions of the Elamites was their development of metallurgy, particularly in the production of bronze. They were also skilled in agriculture, with sophisticated irrigation systems that allowed them to grow crops in the arid region. The Elamites were also known for their art, including their distinctive pottery and bronze figurines. They were also skilled in writing and developed a script that has yet to be fully deciphered. The Elamites played an important role in the politics and culture of the ancient Near East. They engaged in trade with neighboring civilizations and were involved in several military campaigns, including wars against the Assyrians and Babylonians. Despite their early achievements, the Elamites faced a series of challenges in the later part of their history. They were frequently invaded by neighboring civilizations and eventually fell under the control of the Persian Empire. By 539 BC, the Elamite civilization had largely disappeared, though their cultural legacy continued to influence subsequent civilizations in the region. Today, the Elamites are remembered for their contributions to ancient Iranian culture and their role in the development of technology and trade in the ancient Near East. Their archaeological sites and artifacts continue to be studied by scholars and are an important part of Iranian heritage. Number 6. The Chimu Civilization. The Chimu civilization was an ancient civilization that flourished on the northern coast of Peru from approximately 900 AD to 1470 AD. They were a highly skilled and advanced culture, known for their monumental architecture, impressive metalworking, and sophisticated irrigation systems. The Chimu civilization was ruled by a powerful king or cacique who controlled a vast territory along the coast of Peru. They were highly skilled in the construction of large public works, including roads, canals, and massive adobe structures. One of their most famous achievements was the construction of the city of Chan Chan, which was the largest adobe city in the world at the time. The Chimu people were also highly skilled in metalworking, particularly in the production of gold and silver objects. They created intricate pieces of jewelry and ceremonial objects that were highly prized by neighboring civilizations. They were also skilled in the production of textiles and pottery. The Chimu civilization was known for their highly advanced irrigation systems that allowed them to grow crops in the arid coastal region. They constructed canals and reservoirs that allowed them to control the flow of water and distribute it to their fields. The Chimu civilization declined rapidly in the late 15th century after being conquered by the Inca Empire. The Inca Empire incorporated many aspects of Chimu culture into their own, including their architectural style and irrigation techniques. Today, the Chimu civilization is remembered for their impressive architectural achievements and their contributions to the cultural heritage of Peru. Their archaeological sites, including the city of Chan Chan, are popular tourist destinations and continue to be studied by archaeologists and scholars. Number 5. The Jiahu Civilization. The Jiahu civilization was an ancient civilization that emerged in China around 7000 BCE in what is now Henan province. They were one of the earliest agricultural societies in China, known for their advanced technologies and cultural innovations. The Jiahu people were skilled in agriculture and animal husbandry, and they developed advanced techniques for irrigation, terracing, and soil conservation. They also developed a system of writing using symbols and pictographs, which is considered to be one of the earliest forms of writing in China. One of the most significant cultural achievements of the Jiahu civilization was the development of music. Archaeologists have discovered a variety of musical instruments in Jiahu, including bone flutes, clay ocarinas, and stringed instruments made from animal sinew. These instruments suggest that the Jiahu people had a sophisticated musical culture and may have used music in religious ceremonies and social gatherings. The Jiahu civilization also made significant advances in the production of pottery, including the invention of the potter's wheel. They created intricate designs on their pottery using pigments made from natural materials, and some of their pottery was used for storing and fermenting rice wine. The Jiahu civilization declined around 5000 BCE, likely due to environmental factors such as drought and soil erosion. However, their legacy continued to influence subsequent civilizations in China, including the development of the Shang and Zhou dynasties. Today, the Jiahu civilization is remembered for their contributions to early Chinese culture, including their innovations in agriculture, writing, music, and pottery. Their archaeological sites and artifacts continue to be studied by scholars and are an important part of Chinese heritage. Number 4. The Indus Valley Civilization. The Indus Valley Civilization, also known as the Harappan civilization, was an ancient civilization that emerged in the Indus River Valley in present-day Pakistan and northwest India around 2600 BCE. They were one of the earliest and most advanced civilizations of the ancient world, known for their impressive urban planning, advanced technologies, and sophisticated social organization. The Indus Valley civilization was characterized by the construction of large cities, such as Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, which were well planned and laid out on a grid system. They had advanced systems of sanitation, including indoor plumbing and sewage systems, which were rare in the ancient world. The cities were also surrounded by protective walls, suggesting that they faced external threats. The Indus Valley people were skilled in agriculture and animal husbandry, and they developed advanced techniques for irrigation and crop rotation. They also had a system of writing, which has not yet been fully deciphered, but has been found on a variety of artifacts, including seals and pottery. The Indus Valley civilization was also known for their impressive craftsmanship, particularly in the production of jewelry, pottery, and metalwork. They used a variety of materials, including gold, silver, bronze, and copper, and created intricate designs and patterns. The Indus Valley civilization declined around 1900 BCE, possibly due to environmental factors such as climate change or overuse of resources. Despite this decline, their legacy continued to influence subsequent civilizations in the region, including the Vedic civilization in India. Today, the Indus Valley civilization is remembered for their contributions to early human civilization, including their advanced urban planning, sophisticated technologies, and impressive craftsmanship. Their archaeological sites and artifacts continue to be studied by scholars and are an important part of world heritage. Number 3. The Olmec Civilization. The Olmec civilization was an ancient civilization that emerged in the tropical lowlands of what is now Mexico around 1400 BCE. They were one of the earliest and most influential civilizations of Mesoamerica, known for their impressive artistic achievements, advanced social organization, and religious practices. The Olmec civilization is perhaps best known for their large stone sculptures, which were intricately carved with human faces and symbolic imagery. They also created impressive architectural structures, including large public plazas and pyramid temples. The Olmecs were skilled in agriculture and developed techniques for growing maize, beans, and squash in the fertile soil of the region. The Olmec society was highly stratified, with a ruling class of priests and elites who controlled political and economic power. They developed a complex system of religious beliefs and rituals, which involved the worship of various deities and the use of hallucinogenic drugs in religious ceremonies. The Olmec civilization declined around 400 BCE, possibly due to environmental factors such as soil depletion and erosion, or external pressures from neighboring civilizations. Despite their decline, their cultural legacy continued to influence subsequent civilizations in Mesoamerica, including the Maya and Aztec civilizations. Today, the Olmec civilization is remembered for their impressive artistic achievements, advanced social organization, and religious practices. Their stone sculptures and artifacts continue to be studied by scholars and are an important part of world heritage. Number 2. The Muisca civilization. The Muisca civilization was an indigenous civilization that emerged in the central highlands of what is now Colombia around 800 CE. They were known for their impressive agricultural practices, sophisticated social organization, and rich cultural traditions. The Muisca civilization was divided into a number of smaller chiefdoms, each with its own ruling class and social hierarchy. The society was organized around a complex system of agriculture, with farmers using terraced fields to grow a variety of crops, including maize, potatoes, and quinoa. They also developed advanced irrigation techniques to ensure a steady supply of water for their crops. The Muisca were skilled in metallurgy and produced a variety of gold and copper objects, including ornaments, tools, and ceremonial objects. They also had a complex religious belief system, which involved the worship of various gods and spirits and the use of hallucinogenic substances in religious rituals. In 1537, the Spanish arrived in the region and conquered the Muisca civilization, bringing an end to their way of life. Despite this, their cultural legacy continued to influence the region, particularly in the areas of agriculture and metallurgy. Today, the Muisca civilization is remembered for their impressive agricultural practices, sophisticated social organization, and rich cultural traditions. Their archaeological sites and artifacts continue to be studied by scholars and are an important part of Colombia's cultural heritage. Number 1. The Bactrian civilization. The Bactrian civilization was an ancient civilization that emerged in the region of Bactria, which is located in present-day Afghanistan and Uzbekistan, around 2500 BCE. They were known for their strategic location along the Silk Road trade route, as well as their impressive urban centers and skilled craftsmanship. The Bactrian civilization was characterized by the construction of large cities, including the city of Balkh, which was one of the largest and most important cities in the ancient world. They were also skilled in agriculture and animal husbandry, particularly the breeding of horses, which were highly valued for their use in trade and warfare. The Bactrian civilization was also known for their impressive craftsmanship, particularly in the production of jewelry, pottery, and textiles. They used a variety of materials, including gold, silver, bronze, and silk, and created intricate designs and patterns. The Bactrian civilization declined around 100 BCE, possibly due to a combination of factors, including external pressures from neighboring civilizations and internal political instability. Despite their decline, their cultural legacy continued to influence subsequent civilizations in the region, particularly in the areas of art and trade. Today, the Bactrian civilization is remembered for their contributions to early human civilization, including their strategic location along the Silk Road trade route, impressive urban centers, and skilled craftsmanship. Their archaeological sites and artifacts continue to be studied by scholars and are an important part of world heritage. And that's it for 10 interesting ancient civilizations you didn't know about. I hope you enjoyed this journey through history and learned something new. If you know of any other fascinating ancient civilizations, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content like this. Thanks for watching.